Well, sentencing dates now officially set for two women who pleaded guilty to participating in a massive conspiracy to defraud the Prichard Water Board. One will be sentenced in August, the other in November.
Fox 10 News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby has been digging through the court records. Brendan, the records, they offer clues about the prosecution's case against 5 others who have been charged.
Yeah, they do, Lenise and Cameron. They paint a picture of a utility with poor internal spending controls, and they draw a direct link between fraud and the system's subsequent default on more than $55 million that it borrowed in 2019. The plea agreements of former Prichard Water Board member Ayanna Payton and her friend Stephanie Hunn, who have admitted to bilking the Prichard Waterworks and Sewer Board of more than $1 million, suggest that multiple board members participated in the scheme that involved a fictitious construction company. The plea documents state that some money from a loan serviced by Synovus Bank and earmarked for infrastructure repairs to the system was used to pay fraudulent invoices and repairs from the fictitious company. This resulted in a depletion in the $55 million bond to pay for capitalized expenses for repairs that never occurred, the document states. John S. Young Jr., the court-appointed receiver now running the utility, says the system would have defaulted even without fraud.
It really didn't play a significant role. Obviously, it shouldn't have happened, and the governance in place allowed it to happen. But the board defaulted on their debts primarily because there's not sufficient revenue coming in from the system.
Prosecutors say the conspirators stole money through a scheme involving fraudulent invoices. The plea agreement indicates that they, quote, needed Payton to identify and bring in a fictitious vendor in order to make the scheme work. It says they suggested Hunn because she, quote, is white and would not be suspected. Defense attorney Jeff Dean says Hunn was naive.
A lot of it has to do with things that she knew nothing about, people that she doesn't even know, because there's obviously a lot of money that was being stolen from the people of Prichard. She's the smallest cog in this whole thing, and she's very sorry about what happened. Really rused the day that she ever got lured into it.
Court records show that Hunn, despite having no construction experience, set up a company called Hunn Construction and received hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of fraudulent payments. She admitted that she kept 10% and that Payton and 2 others, including former operations manager Nia Bradley, evenly split the rest. The plea documents indicate that Payton and Hunn spoke in code, using terms like shot and shirt to represent $1,000 deposits. There were money drop-offs, including at a church. One person who witnessed one of the drops said it was similar to a drug deal, according to court records. The other 5 defendants who have been indicted have pleaded not guilty. That includes Bradley, whose lawyer, Shalia Tisdale, disputes how Payton's and Hunn's plea agreements characterize the facts.
It's funny how we always want to blame somebody else to make ourselves look better. I don't believe that my client was any mastermind. And I think evidence would bear that out.
These 2 defendants face substantial prison time under advisory sentencing guidelines. Dean says that he hopes the judge takes Hunn's contrition into consideration. And we'll have a lot more details on this on our website, fox10tv.com. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.